Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this season 4 Universe Mode Draft. I'm your fam, the Midwest King RC, and what a show we got for you guys today. Well, what an episode we got for you guys today. Well, in this bag contain every superstar except for like two superstars who didn't make it in this bag that is in the game will be free agents. They will go to whatever show they like. So, with that being said, we're gonna draw out a few names. NXT get the first overall selection. So, we're gonna I'm gonna just drop this on my laptop. All right. So NXT will be selecting the Judgment Day. You might not be able to see it though, but we're gonna post it either way. So they taking the whole Judgment Day. That includes Carlito, Finn Balor. Did I just pass Finn? Yep. Finn Balor. I passed up Dirty Dominic Mysterio too. Carlito. Dominic Mysterio. Liv. Mm. How about we take Raquel and drop Carlito? I believe somebody else on her don't belong. Oh yeah, she don't belong there. Alright, so they picking that was yeah. So that was NXT first overall pick. They picked the Judgment Day, a tag team, a faction. Now, here's Monday Night Raw, and they drafted Roxanne Perez. So Roxanne coming to the red brand. That's pretty cool. Oh, WCW will be selecting Shinsuke Nakamura. The King of Strong Style. Once WCW. SmackDown will be selecting Sol Ruka. She is part of the free agent women. So Sol Ruka is a part of the SmackDown brand. ECW will be getting the last pick, and their pick is ooh, dang, ECW is picking a major tag team. Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford. The Street Profits is going to ECW, the land of extreme. Man, it's gonna get crazy down there. So NXT, once again, nope, they can't pick that one. That's Tyler Breeze. Gotta start over. They are going to select. Ooh, okay. NXT picking up Bray Wyatt. Monday Night Raw will be getting another Taylor Paxley. She's coming to the red brand. WCW will be selecting the tag team of Akam and Razor. AOP. WCW picking up a huge name. So let me go ahead and get to Razor. SmackDown selects Cora Jade. And of course, ECW closing out this round. And they're actually going to pick up Carlito. Yeah. ECW selecting Carlito. He is no longer part of the Judgment Day. So NXT wow. I don't know what general manager Ava got going on over there, but NXT picks up Do Love. Monday Night Raw is now selecting, well, it just became perfect. So Mr. Perfect is going to Monday Night Raw. So that's also leave WCW to pick up Eddie Guerrero. Oh wait, she already there, so can't use her. Cause we on SmackDown and can't use her either. We're gonna go with okay. SmackDown selecting Tyler Breeze from NXT. Pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what Tyler Breeze got cooking over here on NXT. I mean, SmackDown now. Now, ECW. They are picking the straight edge superstar, the best in the world, CM Punk. Hey, ECW is winning off that one right there. All right, but back to NXT, and they picked up the Boogeyman. Monday Night Raw will be selecting the Hart Foundation, British Bulldog, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, which only means, oh, which only means that Bret Hart can be drafted alone. So that is Monday Night Raw pick. Moving to WCW, and their pick comes in another tag team. This one from NXT, which they get a trio. And we talking about Joe Coffey. We talking about Mark Coffey and Wolfgang Gallus. That's big. That's big. SmackDown will be drafting the Locksmith. So the Lock, I believe he on ECW. He is going to SmackDown. Speaking of ECW, whoa, it's a big one. Wyatt Six is picking up Uncle Howdy and Loomis, Joe Casey, Nikki Cross, which only means that the Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Loomis is no longer a part of. Yeah, we're not using those because the Y6 is going to ECW. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to actually take a brief All right, fam. I do apologize about that. Had to get these well documented. All right, so back, and it is NXT's turn to pick. Well, they can't choose those, so we'll put that one back in. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. NXT has just chose a huge name. Rhea Ripley is going. She's the first female to actually make it over there. The first and overall pick was Judgment Day. There is the overall pick. So Monday Night Raw will be now drafting the free agent. You can look, but you can't touch. Nikki Bella. She is going to the Red Brand. For WCW, they are going to select. Oh man, we seen glimpse of this in season 3, man. That former WCW heavyweight champion in his own right, Roman Reigns, is going to WCW. Oh man, the Island of Relevancy, SmackDown. Oh wait, they already there. That don't count. SmackDown selects. Oh, is she over here? I think she here. Where is she? Oh, I know exactly where she might be. This is Ronda Rousey. She going to SmackDown. For ECW, well, Alba Fire, Aladon, the Unholy Union. Then we go back to NXT. And NXT choosing Dolph Ziggler. He'll be making his comeback to NXT. Monday Night Raw will be picking up Rey Fenix. Oh, wrong place. This is kind of huge for Monday Night Raw. So I'm going to go ahead and say, since Penta is a free agent, he most likely will be headed to the Raw brand with his brother Rey Fenix. That's the Lucha Bros. It's going to Monday Night Raw. For WCW though, well, it just got the whole effing show because Mr. He back to the Monday Night Raw. Van Dam. He is going to WCW. Far as SmackDown goes, well, they getting the upcoming free agent in June, the Great Khali. The Great Khali will be a part of the SmackDown brand. He has been drafted. Far as ECW go, well, fam, it's gonna be another sensational because the Paul brothers are headed over there to the ECW Underground. Jake and Logan, that's right up their alley. Back on NXT, and NXT will be drafting. Well, it won't be her. This is Nikita Lyon. She'll be going in another pile for a different brand. So, ooh, NXT is drafting B-Fab. NXT free agent woman. Probably see how she do over there. Monday Night Raw will be selecting. Ooh, this is a big one as well. I believe she is the runner. She is actually the runner-up of season 1, Women's Royal Rumble, making her return. I'm talking about none other than Thunder Rosa. She is on the red brand. That is huge. That is huge. WCW back again. What is their next pick? Well, their next pick comes in the form of an ECW legend, Terry Funk. He is going to the WCW brand. As far as SmackDown goes, they will be drafting. Ooh, SmackDown hit big. SmackDown hit big. They hit big. As Ricky Saints is part of the Blue brand. Man, the Revolutionize will be televised. But now, let's see who do ECW got? Actually, she has been drafted. She part of the Judgment Day, so yeah. That was Raquel, but she already has been drafted. So, and he's actually on that show. Rhino, he's not. So we want to redraft again. Redraft, and we have the free agent. He made it in, but the Rabbit Wolverine, Chris Benoit, will be going to the Land of Extreme. Back to NXT. And they also taking somebody from the Land of Extreme as well. Going by Raven Nevermore. Going to NXT. As far as the Monday Night Raw brand goes, they will be picking up NXT Nikita Lyon. She will be making her move to the red brand. As far as WCW goes, well, they just selected Andrade. Andrade going to WCW. They got some names over there. Speaking of names, this name going back to the blue brand from WCW. We talking about the five-time WCW heavyweight champion, Booker T. And now we're going back to the land of extreme. Oh. ECW has selected Giovanni Vinci, Luke Dick Kaiser, and the ring general, Gunta Imperium. Actually, just Luke Dick Kaiser there. Giovanni. Gunter is actually in a pool by himself. It's them too. But back to NXT we go. Let's see NXT's next selection. NXT will be getting Julia when she actually come in. So that's a good pick for NXT. They're picking up the sensation Julia. And then Monday Night Raw will be getting the Ultimate Warrior. That one's gonna be big. WCW. Look like things is just too sweet. Hey, what happened to my roster? Half of my roster gone. That would be Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows making their way. We'll just do it like this. Carl Anderson. And Luke Gallows. SmackDown is actually coming up. And coming to the blue brand. Look like it's going to be Taz. ECW will be drafting William Regal. Back to NXT. Did he get drafted over there? No, I didn't get drafted over there. They just drafted William Regal. So NXT is drafting Raw. Oh wait, this NXT. It's NXT pick. got the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. This is Monday Night Raw's pick. Look like we're getting a Solo Sikoa bloodline. So that's pretty cool, I guess. You know, we get Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Loa. So Jacob. Solo. We'll bring that one on. This is his own bloodline. Roman is on Roman is on WCW anyway, so speaking of WCW. Not that one. That one's Chris Danger. So, dang. Another tag team. I gotta keep count too. They only can have 6 tag teams, so WCW can only hold up to 6 tag teams. So, Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I just passed them. So all of this is right here is pretty much WCW, and we're just gonna make sure they got one tag team. Gallus, that's 2. Faction, that's 3. OC, that's 4. So WCW really just need 2 more tag teams, and any tag team goes to the next show for WCW. So SmackDown will get, if they don't have 6 tag teams for SmackDown, then SmackDown will get theirs. All right, let's go in the bag. Let's see what we can got for Friday Night SmackDown. I'm gonna draft one. And SmackDown has selected Umaga. So Umaga going to the blue brand. And we're going back to the ECW. And ECW has now selected everyone except for Hogan, because Hogan is a champion. So besides Hogan, you will be getting Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and 6 already over there. So 6 will be basically with the NWO. It's a trio. So things are gonna be too crazy over there. So let's get to NXT. NXT will be getting Christian Cage. I feel like NXT has just rebranded and rebuilt a whole landscape. Like they are just flourishing over there in NXT. Can't wait to see what happens over there. That show gonna be crazy. But ECW is crazy as well. They got some hitters over there too. But speaking of, this is Monday Night Raw, and they selected free agent Zarya. She is actually going to the Red Brand. WCW will be selecting Braun Strowman. Okay, they got everybody over there. They got everybody over there. Look at that. Get to our next one for SmackDown. And they getting a team of Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, FTR, a part of the the Blue Brand. So let's go ahead and get them together. Did I just pass them? No, I did not. So Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood. They're going to SmackDown, and ECW will be picking up. Well, ECW just said it is Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton will be going to ECW. Back to NXT. NXT will be picking up China. China's going to NXT. Not too bad, I guess. I mean, they still gotta try to show off like where they came from or where they going from. Yeah, they took like half of my roster down. Yep. He came from Raw. He came from Raw. He was on. I put him on Raw. Yeah, he a free agent. Chris Canyon. Most likely, he probably gonna sign with WCW. He came from Raw. I know I still got a roster left. They over here trying to play me. You was on Raw. You was on Raw. You was actually in NXT. But he should have been on Raw. You on Raw. Yeah, people gotta see where y'all came from. Where y'all going? You on Raw? Hey, look, I do apologize if this seemed like a long video or whatever. But man, I definitely appreciate y'all. These is some of the stuff I'm starting to see. That's like every time I change something, it go back and change itself. So I'm not like feeling that at all. So I mean, we still got some names in there. Randy Orton still in there. Raven Mysterio still in there. We still got some names, y'all. We still got some names. Ricky Starr signed to SmackDown. Roman Reigns went to WCW. Joe on Raw. Rollins on Raw. You came from Raw. You came from SmackDown. Stone Cold on Raw. Now I can actually, we can actually see how. Didn't Undertaker get drafted? See, this is the same problem I had. We looking. Bella, Maxie, Maxine, Nikki Bella, Saria, Ultimate Warrior, Thunder Rosa. So no, Undertaker's still in there. Xavier Woods. Yeah, so that's how it should be looking. And I forgot who I left off on. I kind of messed up, y'all. We're going to have to give me a brief moment. We got to pause. Alright, fam, I do apologize for the long pause, the long break. We are just actually writing it all down, so that's why I had to pause. But I'm actually got one more show to write down, and we'll be getting set. Camera might fail, so yeah, we're just gonna take down basically SmackDown's list, and then we'll be seeing how many superstars each person has drafted, and we'll go from there. I might draft out of order, and I do apologize. I was trying to keep tabs of it. I guess I could have, but it all makes sense to what I'm actually gonna show y'all afterwards. It will be posted along on the community creation. So man, make sure y'all check that out as well. And also, I will say, if I would have, if I was a little bit smarter about it when I was doing this, I would have did both hand in hand. But it's kind of some. I mean, it might be time consuming or whatnot, but um, we just wanted to do something different. It's a little struggle, so just bear with your boy. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. I really appreciate it. But this draft is actually it's looking real promising. I will say that. Like the draft looks so promising. It looks like it's gonna be a new season. I mean, hopefully y'all will enjoy this new season as much as I am. I'm going to, because new opportunities for other superstars, and it's definitely going to be epic. So, I'm writing down all the. And also, once y'all see the actual roster, man, let me know what y'all think, man. Who has gotten the better deal out of each roster? If you think it was split equally, then let me know that too. Also, uh, just make sure y'all like and subscribe, fam. We almost done. And once again, once you see the list, it's not in that order. So I do apologize. All right. So refresh that. I'm assuming that it's on NXT. We're just gonna make that assumption. We're just gonna probably just ride with that. I think the last superstar that actually got drafted was William Regal to ECW. We're gonna actually find out. WCW to ECW. Yeah, he was the last superstar. And I will say this though. I will say this. Far as who needs what, well, ECW has 6 tag teams. They had the Wyatt Six, NWO, Unholy Union, the Paul Brothers, Imperium, and the Street Profits. There's they 6 teams. WCW has Gallus, Faction, the OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and AOP. They need 2 tag teams for their uh, tag team division. Raw needs 4. They have 2. They have the Hart Foundation. They have Tama Tonga Loa. NXT needs 5. They got the Judgment Day, but that's about it. SmackDown only has 1 tag team. They have FTR. That's the only tag team that they have on their list. So this is going to be NXT. They still need a lot of superstars, but let's see who NXT will be selecting. And NXT has selected the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi. They both will be making their way to Asuka was on Raw and now she's on NXT. Bailey, Becky. Like, Dad, all my people just decided to quit their shows. Dakota Kai. Kushida. Jada. Kyrie. And Kyrie going there. So Monday Night Raw. All right, let's get to Monday Night Raw. Still so many superstars a part of this, man. So, well, actually, that's Dragon Lee. Oh, that's the War Raiders. Okay, Raw picks up Adam Cole. Hit him with the boom. We're actually gonna go up to like 10 for the men, 10 for the women, and 6 for the tag team. So for Raw, still needs 6 more people. SmackDown needs 3 more people. NXT needs 3 more male superstars. WCW needs 3 more male superstars. ECW needs look like 6 male superstars. And we're actually on WCW right now. Whoa. Lola Vice is going to WCW. Honestly, this is like their first women. That's a good pick. That's definitely a good pick for WCW. So we're Friday Night SmackDown. That's Nia Jax. She's already there. The Ravishing Rick Rude is going to SmackDown. Okay. The Ravishing. Oh no, that's Ricky Dragon. The Ravishing Rick Rude. And then ECW. ECW just picked up Michin. SmackDown picked up Rick Rude. NXT picked up Eddie Thorpe. I spelled his name wrong, so bear with your boy. THORPE. He is going. He's actually a free agent, so it's actually pretty cool that ECW picking up NXT picking up a nice little free agent for themselves. Let's get to Monday Night Raw. Hopefully Raw got some big names to pick up. Let's see. Raw is actually gonna grab from NXT. Wes Lee. That's kind of nice. And WCW will be selecting Molly Holly from ECW. Wait. Yeah, WCW. So after WCW is SmackDown. And they picked up LWO, Cruz del Toro, and Walkie Wilder. So they going, LWO going over there. ECW is selecting Big E. NXT Stephanie Vaquer when she's available. So Julia and Stephanie are both going to NXT, which is pretty incredible. Monday Night Raw has now selected the final boss, The Rock. The Rock is actually going to the Red brand. Roman Reigns on WCW. The Rock, along with Solo Sikoa, they both over there on the Red brand. Let's get to the WCW. WCW got some stars over there, man. I think I'm gonna be a fan of WCW this season. They cooking over there. And who else they got over there? Oh, they got Wendy Chu over there for WCW. They needed some women over there. So The Rock just made it to the um, Eddie Thorpe. Who was the one before The Rock? That's the part where I get confused. Okay, so um, SmackDown actually drafted LWO. WCW just drafted Wendy Chu. ECW just picked up. Who did they just picked up? Oh yeah, they picked up Big E. That was ECW. Holly, Lola Vice, Wendy Chu. Uh, well, I picked up also Wes Lee. That's who I was missing. So Raw just need 4 superstars. NXT needs 2 male superstars, but they need women's and tag team. So SmackDown is next. Once each one of them get the maximum number that I'm looking for, the rest will be primarily draft. So they will be already like I already have hand picked those. SmackDown is picking up Vader. The Mastodon is going to the blue brand. They only need one more male superstar. ECW. They don't need no more tag teams, so they definitely need males and females over there. So let's see who they picked up. It's the tag team. It's Party Girls. So they will go towards NXT. Kaden Carter, Katana Chance. I call them the Party Girls. And they will be a part of NXT brand. So that's 3 for them. However, oh yeah. Yeah, because we is on NXT. I'm about to say, however, yeah, we is on NXT. So, go SmackDown. And we need them to. Then we go to Raw. Then Raw is going to pick up the whole American Made. So, we're going to count that as 1 male, Chad Gable. For woman, Avi Now. Then the Creed brothers. That's a nice little selection for the Monday Night Raw. So let's just go ahead and try to. It's her, him, Chad Gable, Brutus Creed. Now let's go to WCW, which I feel like they will have. They loaded over there. WCW is loaded. Dang. WCW just got phenomenal. Dang it. Well, the OC over there, so before I draft this SmackDown pick, DDP going to the blue brand. Then it's ECW. We're gonna do ECW to close out the thing. Wait. DDP. Okay, yeah. AJ Styles. This their last person. They met last SmackDown last male. It's DDP. ECW. Yeah, he on SmackDown. So ECW. They already got him. Well, ECW has now selected the DLC Bull Nico when she come available. So that's a good selection for them. They already. Actually, they've. Guess you could say NXT has picked up the rest of the metaphor. So NXT will be drafting Jakar Jackson, Lash Legend, and or missing. They all going to the NXT brand. So Monday Night Raw. Raw picks up The Undertaker. WCW has picked up Chase University. Well, oh wait, let's do Raw first because I didn't pick up The Undertaker. Wrong thing. I'll take on Raw. Andre Chase. Duke Hudson. Chase Shoe. WCW just need one more superstar. So we're going to SmackDown. They need females and tag teams. That's pretty much all they can draft at this point. And they picked up the Dudley Boys. So, oh yeah, they ECW too. Bubba Ray, D-Ron, they going to SmackDown. But wait, who do ECW picks up? Whoa, they picked up a big name. Ooh, they picked up a big name. ECW is picking up Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow, that's huge. Okay. Oh, I forgot one. That's who I forgot on. If I don't write it down, fam, I'm gonna just mess everything up. So, kind of just typing it out. There we go. So, we back on NXT, and NXT need 2 male superstars, 2 tag teams, and 5 women. Let's see what we can grab, what we can pick up for the NXT brand. Look like NXT is picking up Chris Jericho. Monday Night Raw. Oh, that's the one I seen. That's the one we going with. Monday Night Raw picks up Trick Williams. WCW. Man, WCW is eating, man. WCW is eating, man. Guess who else they got? Yeah, Drew McIntyre. SmackDown. Let's see who they got. Oh, they got the up and coming tag team, Motor City Machine Guns. Okay. ECW is drafting Carmella. Oh wait, so MSG can't. We'll have to get them when they download on DLC. For It's Carmella go. So we're going to ECW. NXT. The American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes. I don't know, man. I'm all like, I really don't know how everything is going now. At this point, it's like it's anybody's ball game. At this point, it's anybody's ball game. Anybody's ball game, man. Cody Rhodes, man, just went to freaking NXT Monday Night Raw. We got some names over here we can pick up or whatnot. Raw picking up Sabu. And if I'm not, that's it for me for Raw. Raw final 10th male pick was Sabu from ECW. Guys bringing some of that extreme to Monday Night Raw. WCW, on the other hand, well, it's getting crucial for them. They only got one male superstar, one tag team they need to pick, and they still need 7 females. So, feel like they has picked up Tamina for WCW. So, that's actually a good pick, considering she's a free agent. Then we go to SmackDown. SmackDown got their 10 superstars. They just need 2 tag teams, which one of those tag teams come in the form of A-Town Down Under. So SmackDown basically getting Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. But ECW, well, can't pick these women as a tag team. Look like this tag team going to our next team. So Piper Niven going to NXT, but ECW will be picking up superstar Billy Graham. So ECW will be picking up superstar Billy Graham. NXT will be picking up Chelsea Green and Piper Nivens. Yeah, that's them. Monday Night Raw. It's drafting the EST, Bianca Belair. WCW. Ooh. I don't know if they can actually select this person, but we're about to find out. As their last superstar, they are picking up Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey. SmackDown got a man. I'm happy about SmackDown's pick. SmackDown drafted. Oh, but they can't even get him. They can't even get him. Oh, Raw can't get him. ECW can get him. And that is, well, this ECW's next pick, but they gotta choose somebody else. They need somebody else. Well, they can't pick that person either. That's Ridge Holland. These are just gonna be the redraft pile. Oh, SmackDown. Who do y'all have? Who can we bring to your side of the town? They only need one more tag team. Let's see who they're gonna pick up. Oh, well, that tag team is actually on a SmackDown, so they can't pick them. That's Legado del Fantasma. Wade Barrett is on SmackDown. Okay, this is a nice pick for SmackDown. Pure Fusion Collecting. I'm getting hungry, fam. Okay, so SmackDown got Pure Fusion Collective and ECW got the Hangman Adam Page. So Sonya Deville is already pretty much there. So we just need Zoe Starks, who came from Raw. She was already there. And then Shayna Baszler. Raw SmackDown. Okay. Oh, so then we have Adam Page, who making his way to ECW. NXT has picked up Oba Femi to NXT. There is a last superstar for them, male superstar that is, and they can't even hit the jackpot. I will give them that. They roster is pretty stacked as well. Actually, Oba Femi can't go over there. I just realized he can't go over there, and the reason why he can't go over there because Cody over there. I didn't write Cody Rhodes down. That was it. That was the last person for NXT. Dang. Well, guess what? He can't go there. I believe. Where Cody at? Cody Rhodes is on NXT. Yeah. He is the 10th and final person for there. So, NXT has selected Nia Jax. Oh, wait. Oops. That's the pick for them. So, the Obafemi pick, he's still eligible to be drafted to WCW or ECW. Actually, only ECW. ECW can draft a few people. So, still NXT got Nia Jax, okay. Nia Jax NXT. Raw. It's gonna select Rags to Riches, which is Cedric and Ashanti the Adonis. So now Raw will go and get them from ECW. WCW. Oh, they can't even draft this superstar. So that superstar can't get picked. They that was Ben Danger. I want to know if they could pick a tag team. WCW. Oh, they can. New Catch Republic. Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, before we actually, so Raxa Richards just went, and then WCW just picked up New Catch Republic. SmackDown. Oh, they can't even pick this team. I gotta choose again. I gotta choose again. Can't even pick this person. Gotta choose again. Choose again. Cause it's danger. Gotta choose again. Oh no. I don't know, y'all. SmackDown already got Natalia. has been danger. Nope. Come on, man. We still got a lot of names in here. And you mean to tell me that I can't find not one woman in here? That was DX, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Damian Priest, Ethan Page. Superstars, man. Mankind. Randy Savage. The Hardy Boys. Bret Hart. Samoa Joe. We finally got one, y'all. SmackDown actually got a superstar. As a free agent, she used to go by the name of Paige. Now she's going by the name of Saraya this season. So the former known Paige. We might actually change her name to Paige instead of Saraya. So just FYI. But she actually is making it to Friday Night SmackDown, but ECW. So ECW will be getting Naomi. Feel the glow. NXT. Oh wait, I gotta change Naomi. Like the New Day going to NXT as their final tag team. Dang. What that means for Monday Night Raw. So Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston. Put that one back in the bag. Look like Raw is selecting APA. Farouk and Bradshaw. So that's a good team for them. It's up to WCW is up next. WCW will be selecting Natalia. Pretty good for them. SmackDown. She actually is on SmackDown. She is too. And she is too. Laura Valkyria. They all on SmackDown. Oh, this one not. For SmackDown, they is gonna take Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox going to SmackDown. Shawn Spears. Let me go to Tegan Knox real quick. Wait, who did they get? They got Natalia. Natalia gone. And then SmackDown picked up Tegan Knox. ECW just picked up Shawn Spears. NXT picks up Laura Valkyria. I think I spelled her name. Yeah, there we go. Monday Night Raw will be picking up Legado del Fantasma. And they getting all three members, all four members, the whole Legado. That is the final team for Raw. Raw is almost complete. They just need 2 more women. SmackDown needs 4 more women. NXT needs 3 more women. WCW needs 5. ECW needs 5. ECW also needs 3 more male superstars as well to make it to theirs. So, Laura Valkyria. And then for Monday Night Raw, we getting Berto. We getting Angel. We getting Santos. Did I just pass him? Yeah, I did. And, of course, we can't forget about Elektra Lopez. Pretty stacked, pretty stacked. WCW, they just need 5 women. And WCW is picking Lita. And then SmackDown. Strife and Nikita. She'll be going to the blue burn once I create her. So that's pretty. She'll be ready in time before Monday. So she'll go into the blue brand. And then for ECW, like ECW picked up Rey Mysterio. So that's a good pick. ECW. Well, NXT has just now selected Trish Stratus. Raw has selected Maurice. WCW. Nope. That was Miro. I mean, all the other superstars will be drafted, but they wouldn't. They'll be drafted a little bit later. They already been drafted. They on NXT. The Metaphor Girls. The whole crew over there. Not that superstar. I think I just need to put all the women in there. I mean, try to find all the women. Because I'm finding all males. LA Knight. This is actually a WCW pick. That's Lex Luger right there. Baron Corbin. Make sure I ain't dropped none. Down to the final few. Tommy Dreamer. Rhino. WCW already got Stacy Keibler. They already got Tony Storm. WCW got Edge, but okay, this was a good one. WCW has now selected oh, she on NXT. On SmackDown. Yeah, she actually is. I don't know how I got that in there then. Oh, wait. I already wrote them all down, so. Oh, no, she ain't a part of NXT. She actually can go to WCW. So Zelina Vega is going to WCW. And then SmackDown just picked up Bayley. I dropped it. So Zelina Vega, SmackDown. I mean, not Zelina Vega, but Bayley, the SmackDown. ECW. Well, their 10th and final person is Abyss. That's their final male person. So once he becomes available, once that DLC becomes available, he will be a part of the ECW brand, which I feel like he'll fit right at home over there. And they actually need one more superstar for the male superstar on the ECW side. All right. For as who they? Oh yeah, ECW don't have. I would put. No, I'm not going to do that. So Abyss is actually on. So we're going to NXT. NXT selected Stacy Keibler. For NXT. Monday Night Raw selects Tony Storm. Okay. Okay, so Raw has the following: Ray Phoenix, Mr. Perfect, Ultimate Warrior, Adam Cole, The Rock, Wesley, Chad Gable from American Made, Undertaker, Trick Williams, and Sabu Force. Them 10 males. There will be 10 other males. We will read those off a little bit later. Far as the women go, they got Roxanne Tatum Peckley. Sorry if I'm vouching her name wrong. Um, you got Nikita Lyon, Thunder Rosa, Nikki Bella, Zarya, Ivy Nile, Bianca Belair, Maurice, and Tony Storm. Tag teams is Hart Foundation, Jim, the Enville Nightheart, British Bulldog, Tama Tonga Tonga Loa, along with Solo Sokola and Jacob Fatu. And then you got the Creed brothers as well, a part of American Made, Rags to Riches, APA, and Legado del Fantasma. Which, honestly, if I was gonna do it just like how I did everybody else's, I did that all wrong for American Made. They're just a whole faction. So, technically speaking, fam, even though she is a woman, got she wasn't a singles woman that actually got drafted. She's part of a team, a faction. Just like the whole bloodline just got part of a faction. So Chad Gable's actually part of the American Navy and not by himself as a solo superstar. He will be, once we get all the. But he came as a package deal, so all the factions that comes as a faction deal will be considered as like a tag team. Freebird rule, so um, that's just what it is. So technically speaking, and this is me not messing anything up though, but me going back and looking at the actual draft spreadsheet that I'm looking at, and you guys will be able to see it once I upload it on Creative Community. Not Creative Community, but my post on my channel, my on my channel. So you'll be able to see all the results, who got drafted, where, all of that, and it will be a list of basically who went where from where, all of that. That will be dropping tomorrow as the results come in. So with that all being said, man, Tony Storm is actually going to Monday Night Raw. WCW, they got basically, they still need 3 more women. And let's see who we can draft. So we know that we got some people. We know we know. Cactus Jack. No, no. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. So WCW will be drafting Charlotte Flair. SmackDown, they get Becky Lynch. So WCW will be drafting the Queen, Charlotte Flair. She on SmackDown. Wow. SmackDown will be drafting Becky Lynch. ECW just drafted for their final person, male superstar that is. Look like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle will be their last and final competitor for ECW. For Raw, final superstar, like it's Braun Breaker. Oops. Lexus King, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. NXT get Alexa Bliss. That's the last superstar for them for right now. So other than their other 10 superstars, Raw need one more woman. Raw last woman will be Beth Phoenix. That's the closeout. Things for Monday Night Raw. WCW on the other hand, I'm still missing some people. That's what I'm realizing. I'm missing some people, so I'm gonna actually give. And we on WCW. I'm gonna actually give them a freebie, so they can have. I want to give them somebody that. Well, she, like Karma Petrovic would be there. SmackDown getting Kaylani Jordan. Kela. ECW getting Alundra Blaze. It's down to WC. I mean, let me see if it's down to WCW, ECW. SmackDown needs two more women, and then WCW need one, and ECW needs four. After Alundra Blaze. And then I know it's still like other female, like, well, she with the War Raiders, so she on Raw. Mm. Tiffany Stratton is on ECW. She actually going to WCW. Thea Hill. Thea Hill. She going to Raw. She WCW. CW, She Raw. Yeah, She Raw. Mighty Molly's up. Should to ECW. Mickey James, the new acquisition. She going to ECW. Just so we can have enough women on each show. She NXT. Mandy Rose. And there she is. These are the final women. And any other woman, she just basically goes to whatever show she chooses. Well, flip a coin type stuff, or I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. So, look like everybody is where they gonna be. So, with that all being said, man, like I said, the results of the full thing, I mean, will be posted. Yeah. So, with all that being said, man, thank you all for tuning in for this little draft that I just basically did. It took too long, but I do apologize, man. Thank you all for your time. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, comment what you like, what you didn't like, and make sure you skip all the pauses as well. So once again, I'm your friend, the Midwest King RC. We'll catch you later. Peace.